Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio. It's time to get CIS underway here on the C stream. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Blair. And it's just the one best of 3 today. It's Syman Gaming taking on ESPADA. This one should be a close affair between these two teams.
Yeah, obviously Syman Gaming, they did lose. I think both the teams have played just one game so far in the Road to Rio for CIS, and Syman Gaming, unfortunately, losing a very closely fought series against Heart Legion. And for ESPADA, it was a 0-2 loss against Na'Vi, where map number 2 actually went all the way to overtime. So ESPADA could definitely surprise and make things a little uncomfortable here for Syman Gaming. So I agree with you, Dinka. I think this is definitely shaping up at least to be a close series.
We did see a lot of crazy CIS matches over the past 3 days, and, well, we have had a good mixture of super long best of 3s and really quick ones, and some in the middle yesterday. It's going to be Dima getting a good start, Nealing going to be falling early. ESPADA off to the man advantage, while Norbert hiding in behind the sandbags. Might just be getting himself a kill here, but he's hard checked, and it's Dima that takes him away. Now that's the B-bomb side completely open.
I am a little confused as to why Nealand went for that fight towards Banana. I do believe that was Nealand, right? He just peeked out towards Car and just walked out wide. And okay, Korea just finds Finnegan through the smoke, and Kios joins in the party. Smoke's dissipated, and they're trying to plant in the open. That is a little weird from ESPADA. 2 nice opening kills, and then suddenly it falls back. As now it's 3v2 bomb yet to be picked up, and it's out in the open. Kriaz and Kios is striking tandem, and this is just a terrible hold from ESPADA, but they still do have the health advantage, as Sotfik does find Kriaz living all on Kios in a 1v2.
Yep, 7 HP, gonna fall to 1 bullet. Really scrappy round coming in from both teams there. ESPADA initially was a great start from them, getting those 2 kills, getting the bomb site, but the fact they so cleanly take the site and still walk away with no bomb plant at all is pretty questionable. Now Syman, they're going to be forced buying into this. It's going to be the Deagles and the MP9. ESPADA going for a nice mixture of rifles and MAC-10s, but this CT buy is certainly one that could steal this one away.
If that happens, though, their Inferno game against Na'Vi was pretty one-sided, but then again, it is Na'Vi, so
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of just a tiny little step above a team like ESPADA. But the nuke matchup was quite impressive. They took them all the way to overtime. Could have gone either way. Could have definitely gone the way of. Okay, all right. The pistols sing loud. And Daxter replies back. He spots out another player, but that MP9 is going to be a problem. As Nealand, meanwhile, finding another kill, and Daxter has a lot of work to do. He's got to retrieve the bomb. And look at the health. It's so very low. Daxter not able to get anything done. They walk into the apps, Dinko, against what they should have known would have been a force buy. Where even the MP9 or a CZ would be so deadly, and that is not how you want to play an anti-eco, especially on Inferno T side. What have they done? Why would you do that?
You hate to see it, and well, they've literally fully committed to the one part of the map that could have went so badly for them.
It's only round 2, Dinko.
Yeah. It's round 2, but it begins. Welcome back to the House of Fun. CIS Counter-Strike.
All right, I'm ready. My body's ready. I'm woken up. I'm awake. I'm wide awake. Let's do this.
Mentally prepared. I've been preparing myself all night, but I've been doing some mad Zen stuff. I've been looking into some Japanese, meditation techniques. For the past 7 hours, I've been sitting with my legs crossed, staring at a wall. I'm ready.
Ooh, that nade somehow not doing any damage. A nice one, Deke, but it's all right. Mo's going to pick up the 2 players towards mid, and it's all in Finnegan. So it's going to be 2-1 to Syman Gaming. And there we go. They're going to be very happy with the way this one's played out. The pistol round almost fell apart. I mean, it did fall apart. And then they literally get handed a free round on a golden platter. So Syman are going to be feeling very, very happy about this. It is their map pick after all. I do believe the second map is, let me take a very quick gander here. It is going to be Mirage being picked by ESPADA. And then the remaining map, if it does go to it, is going to be Overpass.
And we've got plenty of CIS matchups on at the moment. We have got 3 streams running simultaneously. Over on the A stream, it's Virtus Pro taking on Na'Vi. On the B stream, it's Heart Legion taking on Prosto. And well, Mo off to a good start in this round. Patsy and Dima gonna fall to the nade. Mo coming in alongside Norbert with easy kills. Finnegan Doing a good bit of work as Mo's going to fall on the clock, but he should be falling very quickly here. Kios hunts into him. Syman just cutting through them, getting that round over and done with as quickly as possible. And we get into the gun rounds. It's going to be ESPADA back onto the AKs. They give themselves a good chance by winning the pistol, but kind of fluffed it. So time to try and rectify those issues.
The buy is in. However, it's also the upgrade coming in for the CTs. An op in the hands of Mo. They haven't really opted to really go for the rifle upgrades, which is fair enough. They can still make something do with MP9s. MP9 is going to allow Kriaz and Norbert to probably play towards apps. You see that. We can see both of the MP9s playing towards apps. We're going to be having that setup. Oh, they might actually push all the way on down. Oh no, they're just going to hold the line. This could work out. MP9 up close. Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Will he make his escape though? There is a player who's trying to get the flank on him and get the kill. That is Finnegan, but a Molotov's going to burn him and pushes him out. And that's just genius work from Syman Gaming. They added 2 MP9s and they come out on top of it with 2 kills, just 1 casualty, and then free AK-47 as well. And Kios walks up straight through Banana. I don't know why he'd have to do that. But please tell me, Dinko, why has he done that?
I don't know. It's just questionable decisions across the board, but I think they've just got enough skill that they are so used to being able to do it and it paying off, and it's always the high risk plays. But like we discussed before, when you see these kind of teams, you know, they have great individuals, they definitely have the potential, they just need a little bit more development. And when you see the sort of disparity between the top teams and maybe teams in tier 3, 2, you'll just see there's far less mistakes, barely any coming through, and it's all about playing that percentage Counter-Strike. Whereas teams like Syman and ESPADA, yes, they may be really solid individuals and maybe even to an extent have good fundamentals, but for the most part, they're going to be making a lot more mistakes than some of these top teams, and you'll be scratching your head at some of the decisions coming through. But Norbert's going to be sitting back in the pit. He's going to do some damage onto Finnegan. 11 HP moving forward. The smoke deploys to the Molotov isn't effective, and now with 7 seconds, Norbert's just doing a brilliant job at delaying. It's a brilliant kill onto Finnegan, and now Dexter with no time left. It'll be the round going in favor of Syman, 4-1.
Yeah, that's just great work from him, just staying alive. There's no need whatsoever for him to face Norbert. MVP, but again, Syman Gaming, I mean, that push toward down Banana through the smoke, I mean, you have the advantage, there's no need to go for it, it's a 4v3. And it just these very questionable decisions that they make, where, look, I can see rounds where, you know, forced buys or eco rounds can work out. It does happen here and there, and it's usually, if you look at Tier 1 CS, it's mostly because of some exceptional play coming in, or a very rare mistake being made by the Ts who are playing the anti-eco, right? However, most of the CIS, at least the few games we've casted so far, it's about so many mistakes being made by the team who's playing the anti-eco. It just reminds me of old Counter-Strike. Like, I'm talking about like 3-4 years back, where teams really didn't know how to contend against the pistols. Agreed, the pistols there back then were a little bit more overpowered. For example, I'm looking at Tech 9 and the CZ, but we spoke about it yesterday. The pistols are in a very good place right now. It's not overpowered at all. It's looking pretty good, and yet they still manage to fluff so many rounds that they have no reason fluffing. And it's not just the one team. It's so many of them, and it pains me thinking.
Nealon is going to go down in towards Banana. He's going to do a little bit of damage onto Sotfik. At this point, ESPADA just hoping that the Dexter can roll into some sort of success, and they're really feeling to get him up. He will get up on top of the boost. Now playing on top of Porch, but he's going to miss that jump as well. Not a great day here for Dexter at the moment. They're going to hear those footsteps. They know they're close short already. Kriaz could just sit in the corner up here at just above default, and he's got the help of his teammate inside of the side itself, with Nealon just chipping away, taking kill after kill. That's 3 for him. Patsy finally coming into play. I'm pretty sure Patsy's like a granny name in the UK. And well, Dima is into 1v3 now.
Oh, wait. Okay. Dima just pushing and trying to do a little bit of damage. He actually does inflict quite a bit of a slap on the economy of Syman there. There's a 4v1 and a 2 Deegs, just nice shots coming out from him. But it's not going to be enough. It's still 5 rounds in a row for Syman Gaming. And although they did suffer a couple of casualties they really shouldn't have, they still managed to have a pretty decent economy here going to round number 7. The buy will be coming in for ESPADA though. 5 AK-47s, a pretty hefty amount of utility as well to work with over here. And again, the aggression from Syman towards B. I like the aggression. It's just the over-aggression, which I'm not a big fan of. 3 players early towards B. They should be leaving Mo all by his lonesome towards the banana area towards Ka, while the other 2 players, that is Kioz and Neelan, will be rotating over towards A bomb site just to bolster that A bomb site defense. ESPADA, they have taken apps control very early on, and they're going to find themselves a free top mid. The bracket control is going to be pretty much handed to them by Syman for free. And that might just lull them into taking this A bomb site where 4 CTs are lying in wait.
Well, Kio's catching Salt Fake. It's going to be a man advantage now for Syman. Still a minute left for ESPADA to recover this. Kriyash just sitting in the pit though, has the help of Norbert on the site. And I think from an eye test straight away here, Blair, I think we're starting to see ESPADA just look a little rough around the edges. I think Syman is certainly looking like the much better roster on an individual level to start things off. ESPADA are kind of misfiring a little bit. And that's going to be a big issue if they can't get it going, because Syman is just going to keep finding round wins. This would be a big turnaround if they can get a 4v5 going their way. Fully committing in towards the A-bomb site. It's well telegraphed. Everyone on Syman knows it's going this way, and they're going to be holding on for it. Kriyash in the pit. That Molotov comes in way too late. Patsy getting 1 kill. Dima as well. And, well, 3v3, but the bomb plant is denied.
Ooh. Patsy recovers in time. 17 seconds. They can still actually make this happen. Patsy going for the plant. They know exactly where he is. Finnegan on the graveyard. Will it be his grave, though? Because they still don't know where he is. He's trying his best to stay alive here. Mo misses the shot. Oh, no! Finnegan! You need to land those, but Mo with a beautiful recovery. And just baiting on Patsy, and Mo's going to seal deal with the deagle. What a shot from Mo, but what a fail by Finnegan. You hate to see it.
Well, so it's just going from bad to worse for ESPADA, and they just cannot get anything going their way. Tactical timeout coming through. They've definitely lost control of this first half. They're not really in it. They won the pistol, and even then it wasn't the most convincing of round wins. And since then, it's just been the Syman show. A tactical timeout. Well, they have got money coming into this next round, so maybe they have something up their sleeve. Maybe they can figure something out during this tactical pause.
That was actually almost perfect for Finnegan. They had no idea where he was. He hadn't shown himself at all. Mo was looking the wrong way. That should have been a free kill. At this level, you can't have those whiffs. You can't. You are in a... You know, you're battling it out here for the road to Rio. You have so many pretty impressive teams out there you're going to be facing off against, and you have to seize every tiny little opportunity you have, and you can't have this fail. So I don't like pointing it out, honestly. I'm not one of the guys who's going to be, oh my god, he failed that spray. Yeah, It happens. It happens to everyone. But when you are already the underdogs, and you're getting outplayed so convincingly like this, you need to win those. Neelan gets the opening kill. Norbert and Mo get taken down. The aggression towards mid, getting punished. Now, Kriya's got a lot to do. He's got to peek out, gets a kill in Finnegan. Was having a rough day indeed. Dexter's not wasting any time. He's going to be pushing in, and Kriya's lucky to stay alive there. Just a half a second, a little too late, and his head would have been plucked off his shoulders. There's 3v3. Retake already poised and ready to take place.
Need deploys through the smoke. Now they run on through. It's going to be Patsy holding on. That's a great spray onto 2. Sophic able to assist him. Much better from ESPADA. Getting that A-bomb site convincingly and locking it down. They lose 3 players, but in the end, ESPADA will pick up the round win. And a desperate time for them. They needed to find it. And well, they do. Syman coming right back into it, though, with a buy. If they lose this one, Syman, they're right down to the eco. I think that's a telltale sign of how close a lot of these rounds have been in terms of kills.
Yeah, they were hemorrhaging too many players on the rounds, which they shouldn't have been. Like, a couple of rounds where just had the Deagles. The one with Dima getting the 2-1-Ds come to mind. And Syman Gaming. Man, that game against Hard Legion, I think, almost broke the both of us. That overpass game especially comes to mind, and that was wild. I think we had close to a dozen in a best of 3 series. I think we had over a dozen eco rounds being won, or like forced buy rounds being won, which was ludicrous. Almost like a tennis rally with guns. Or pistols, rather. Well, ESPADA, heavy presence towards mid, and they fall on back. Mo, gonna be challenged, and of course he's gonna land those. Mo's gonna, he's gonna re-pick is a question. He's gonna stick on around, spots another player out. He's gonna stick around him. Mo, what an absolute madman. It's a very dangerous game he's playing. Gonna fall on back, not fully though. Still holding the line. Forcing ESPADA back towards a bomb site with 3C is still there. I like Syman Gaming not over-rotating out the bomb site. And ESPADA now with a man down, just smoking a flashbang remaining. This is going to get a little dicey.
No, Finnegan just holding the corner, kneeling just around the side. No, the flashbang gets away in position, but there's the team kill. Oh, that could have been brilliant, but nope, ESPADA killing their own teammate. Finnegan able to take down Norbert. Now they move forward. Finnegan, he's got to fall. Kriaz inside of the pit, looking for a little bit more, but Patsy arriving to the party, taking the kill. And with 19 seconds left, it's going to be Patsy just holding on. Kios wanting to move forward. He's going to be spotted. Patsy taking him down. Maybe a granny name, but he's certainly showing up. And Dexter finding the kill as well. There we go, ESPADA. Nearly a nightmare scenario up there towards long, but they make it happen. And, well, we might just have a recovery here in the first half because Syman are back to the eco.
And the flashbang hitting the body. That's hilarious. Huh. Alright. Let's see how this one plays out. It's still early days, but ESPADA have done a good job. Just kind of like whittling away just chipping away the economy of Syman. So they are down to just the P250 and a couple of deagles. And these kind of like mid to late round hits with the A bomb site is proving quite fruitful. Norbert. That's weird. Gets tagged. Lucky not to get taken down. As Kios perfectly timed flashbang just decapitates the player. What are you doing, Sotfik? Just walks on out, and Kios just like a turret.
Should be dead
here, though,
surely.
Mini solo turret. Surely he's not going to get more. And but Mo with immediate trade, but walks on down mid when he knows there's a player there. And now the 2v2. Health and Norbert 13 HP, 6 on Dima, and Krias picked himself up in AK-47. This has gone very, very scary indeed. Finnegan spotted out Krias.
They're losing way too many players here on the on the T side, and they might just potentially lose this round because now with an AK in the hands of Krias, you never know what might happen. They're going to be running back over towards that A-bomb side. That's exactly what this AK is. Krias just going back up to Graveyard. This is the perfect position as well. He can just hide and let them plant. He can take one kill, and then they last as low as well. Dima sprinting towards pit. Hasn't been spotted. There's the kill. Oh my god, what a play from Krias. Just hides away in the Graveyard and unleashes hell onto the Syman players.
Oh man, how they ESPADA, like how do you ruin that one for yourselves? You have a player push down mid, he gets the first kill, and then the player from Banana just walks out, not even like no flashes, no nothing. He just walks out thinking, oh, I'm just going to take the duel. And even the player towards T-Ram, he didn't even help him out. He just walks out alone. And one thing you can't take away from the CIS players, they are sick with their aim. And you can't give them that space to work with. I mean, of course, well played by Syman Gaming, but still, ESPADA, that's a round you should definitely not be giving. Considering Syman Gaming, they're really good at Inferno, you don't want to give away these sort of rounds. Fast play coming out towards mid. Norbert. Incendiary to keep the T's at bay, and a smoke as well towards the quads as they're gonna rotate all the way back to B. It's interesting to watch ESPADA's T side. They go towards A, then they like just get stopped in their tracks. They don't stick around. They don't waste any time. They head straight back towards B, and to get picked off there, then if run back to A. It's a very one-dimensional approach I've seen so far from them here early. Early days though, still only 10 rounds being played out. Here comes the smoke towards CT spawn. They do have the guns to work with. There's only one CT there, so this could be the bomb site going the way of being taken by ESPADA, as Kios does a bit of damage though.
Spam going through the smoke. Kios trying to line them up. He does do damage on towards Dima, but with no kills coming through just yet, it's an interesting affair here for the T side. Just not much utility left here on the CTs. Dima's going to be mullied out of position, but he's actually got himself up on boost already, so it doesn't really matter. Nice kill from Saltfig, catching Krios through the CT smoke, and now Demo looking to hold on. It's going to be an easy kill for him, taking down Norbert. Keo's coming through, but the T-side are winning everything. This boost allowing an easy kill for Dexter, and now Mo sits alone, back behind the coffins and around the ESPADA. Probably shouldn't have won this convincingly. Goes their way.
That's just a little weird. Again, like for Syman Gaming, I mean, you have 4 players over at A. It was Kios playing towards B, and he's playing towards CD spawn. So if you want to go for the retake setup, then at least do a better job with the retake. I'm sorry, it sounds very harsh, but you got to retake better than that. Alright, they weren't checking the usual angles. They just kind of like 3-man walked out from coffins. It's almost not going to pan out in your favor. The flashbang didn't do much on the T's who are playing the postman as well. And yeah, if you're going to keep 4 at A, your B guy needs to be, in my opinion, a little bit more aggressive. Maybe towards broken wall, mini wall, or maybe towards, you know, at least the top of banana, right? Just like have some eyes as to what's happening instead of just kind of playing that passively. Patsy. Nice recovery. Looking for more. Ooh, nice stuff there from. Oh, actually helped out by Daxter there. And Mo is looking to find a gun. He just finds a USB, unfortunately, and I think they know where he is. Ah, there we go. Picks up the CZ, jumping around. They know exactly where he is and already on the hunt. Although I would advise against it. They should just wait for him to peek out to the crosshairs and just pushing in. And I do believe that's exactly what they're going to do.
Well, Dexter's going to catch Mo. 7-5. ESPADA, they may not be having the cleanest of starts, but neither are Syman, really. I mean, the rounds that they found are based off of individual players, I think. Obviously, with Norbert stepping up, denying a few positions, and obviously a big clutch coming through and a pistol round. ESPADA could very easily be on 7 rounds here as well. So it's been a pretty scrappy round across the table, and I think that's what we come to get used to here in the CIS region. That's why we love it to an extent as well. It's just crazy, unpredictable CS. You never really know what's going to happen. When we were casting a hard Legion game back a few days ago, we just seen, what, like 5, 6, 4 spies in a row, just winning. Really dumb. I think this banana aggression really working well. Nealon's going to be pushing up all the way towards the logs. Now they can just leave him there and rotate that the Mo off of the angle, and he can go play towards A if he desires. But they're actually just going to keep it here. Maybe get a flank going on around the backside. ESPADA looking to try and commit, but that Molotov comes in at the right time. Softic's just going to run right through it.
Not having too much damage either. This positioning could be quite a... Ooh, Krias taking a lot of damage from the Nathan. Nealon's walked up. He's walked on up. This could be massive. He's walked on past the T peering down from the balcony area. He's gonna get a free kill here. Finds one. Waits patiently.
Oh, Patsy.
Flank coming in. Yeah, he should have this kill here. Oh, no. There's a player right behind, though. Trade should be coming in, but Mo's gonna fall. And now they know. Now they know the B-bomb side's empty. But the bomb has yet to be picked up.
Oh my
lines them up. It's all gone wrong, Dinko. Krias left alone. Oh my god. How's this one falling apart? How is this one falling apart?
They immediately, as soon as they lose that player in the middle, as soon as Mo goes down, they fully rotate, start rotating to B. And Krias was just sitting in the pit. He wasn't hiding away. If he actually peeked up above, he would have seen the bomb lying on short. Just a little bit unfortunate. Obviously, he's playing the more passive position. He's playing just behind the pit so he doesn't fall. But if he even just goes for a little jiggle to get some information, he'll spot that bomb on towards short. They'll know it's still there and they don't have to commit to it. A little unfortunate, but that's just the overcommitment really there from Syman. ESPADA did want to go towards B. We're kind of in a tough position, but Syman set them up for success.
I mean, I completely get the push down mid. Well, push down banana, but again, over-eagerness, it's not really worth it.
I feel like they could have just left one player in banana. He can come out with a late lurk. Mo could have gone over and assisted in that A attack with the AWP. Like, you could definitely have done something better there. Krias is going to get an opening kill. Patsy gone, and the nade takes down Kios.
Yeah, I don't really see ESPADA losing this one. As Norbert does find Finnegan, but just the 3 digs. ESPADA doing a great job here so far, though, considering... Ooh, Mo! Alright, all on Krias. He doesn't care. He's just going to be going for the fight here. Dexter not really spotting him out yet, but manages to triangulate where the traces are coming from, and that is going to be the round. Going the way of ESPADA 7-all. on Syman's map pick. They have won 6 out of the last 7 rounds, Dinko. And it's all gone wrong for Syman Gaming. They had a massive lead. They were looking so very good. 6-1 lead. And it's whittled away and now 7-all. And they only have themselves to blame for this, if you ask me. It's some of this decision-making is very suspect from Syman. I mean, rotating out, over-rotations, rotating out when you have no clear idea what the T's might be, lack of utility usage. They've made more mistakes than... nice shot from Mo and Norbert as well, chiming in. The flashes being avoided somehow. But yeah, like we spoke about how ESPADA flopped in 1 round against the eco push, but this is worse from Syman. They're supposed to play better than this. Especially CD side Inferno, come on. It's already favoring you. You should be doing much better. And this round's much better from them. At least they go into the second half with the 1-round lead.
Well, it is time for a short halftime break, but we'll be right back to continue this madness. It's 7. It's close as it can get. ESPADA scrapping their way back into the first half. We'll see if they can continue it in the second.
Baby, leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. You're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Pretend to like you. I hope you feel the same. I take a chance and not lose. I can't pretend to like you. It's just I never thought you were sitting next to me. I don't understand. It's just I never seen you smile. You wanna make out, give me a second.
Welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio. My name's Dinko. I'm joined by Blair, and we get into the second half. Syman Gaming taking on ESPADA.
And this is a very aggressive play. Oh, this could fall apart here for Syman. They might be just stuck.
Okay.
1-2 wombo combo. Everyone's dead. It's
yep, that's it. You said it. It could fall apart, and it did. That's it. 5 kills coming in for ESPADA. Perfect pistol start for them. Syman just not getting anything done. It's like it's like one of those traditional battles, you know. They're heading into battle in the middle of the field. They head on, but ESPADA are like the cavalry, and Syman are like the foot soldiers.
It's kind of like we see the Lord of the Rings, the second movie, when you see the when it's a Gandalf coming in with the armies from Rohan, and the horses just charge on
Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep just destroys everyone, and yeah, kind of reminiscent of that. I liked it. I like it from ESPADA though. They didn't take it slow. They've won now both the pistol rounds on a map which is Syman's home map. It's their pick. And a lovely, lovely, lovely flashbang. Finnegan unfortunately not able to get the third, but he's done the damage. And a secondary flashbang, keeping back the other Syman players at bait, ensuring they don't pick up the M4A1. We slowly see a rotation taking place as well. Dima joining, coming back, heading back to the A bomb side just to bolster the defense a little bit more.
Well, Syman pulling himself off of top middle. They're going to be going back up via Banana. I've got one player just holding on here. It's Saltfik with the UMP. He has got Dima coming over here. Saltfik pretty low as well, so you can't really rely on the UMP to be the one anchor point over towards B. So they're going to get a little bit of a boost going on. A 2-2 setup in each bomb site. I'm a fan of this. We'll see if ESPADA can get it done on the whole. They should be able to find this opening kill. And there's the bomb picked off. Dima just cascading himself with a coffin again. Saltfik actually gets well checked there. Mo taking him down. And now Dima hits the deck as well. 2v2. Bomb site taken and a rotation having to come through.
Alright. 4v3 it was, favoring Syman. Sorry, favoring ESPADA. Now, this actually might fall apart. Both the players have Kevlar. They have the M4s. And Rasides actually just have the FAMAS in the hands of Patsy. And Dexter doesn't even have any helmet. Couple of flashes, no kit. They need to make some haste here. One person spotted out. Oh no, it's all gone wrong again, Dinko. It's all gone wrong. Dexter pushing in, trying to fake flash his way out. Kriaz doesn't miss those. Wow. And normal services have resumed, ladies and gentlemen.
4 spies after 4 spy. Well, Syman going to get this one done. Although, look what ESPADA have played. It's a 4 spy, so I never really know what's going to go on.
Pistols. Oh no. For those of you probably wondering why we are moaning about this, we did the last game, not the previous one, that was Unique, who got pretty much very convincingly beaten. But the last time we saw Syman gaming a couple of days back, the game against Hard Legion has perhaps one of the most ridiculous number of 4 spy wins I've seen in a very long time, and this just seems like more of the same again. On the bright side though, it's a pretty close game. Nealon walks in through the smoke, helped out with a flashbang, although Dima wasn't really blinded, but he does fall. The re-aggression coming out from Finnegan, unfortunately no one to find.
Well, Syman, 3 players walking up in towards middle. Patsy in towards the apartments. It's going to be an easy kill for Patsy. That's going to be Kriaz dropped. And the start, or maybe a comeback into the round here for ESPADA. The bomb is starting to wrap via long. It might just go through Archway here. So the main battle is going to be in the hands of Finnegan to see if he can get anything done with the 5-7. He's going to boost himself out. It's going to be the smoke that lands in front of him. He's going to be overrun. Nealon takes that kill relatively easily, and now it's Saltfik, the only remaining player over on B here. Here's the footsteps coming in from Banana, but he's going to be checked. He's going to be spammed through the smoke, caught by Kios. Another site can be taken by Syman, and a 10th round as well.
Yeah, much better recovery from Syman Gaming. That looked very, very scary indeed. I think ESPADA should be just saving their guns here. Patsy with the A1, Dexter with the MAC-10. Now there's no point going for this one. And it was a 4 spy after all. 9-8 scores. It's looking like it potentially might tie things up with ESPADA, but Syman Gaming managing to win an anti-eco. Well, the miracles never cease.
Well, 10-8 on the board now, and ESPADA are going to have an M4 into this next round at least. And the MAC-10. Kevlar saved over, so at least it's something. But Syman should again not really have Too many issues taking 11 rounds. I think Syman actually, in a way, have underperformed so far in this tournament. I think they've had definitely a difficult time in terms of the opponents they've had to play, but they have so much skill on the team. I think they could certainly take it over the line against ESPADA. When I was looking at the odds and seeing how close these guys are in terms of how the betting companies are going with it, and seeing how close they are in terms of rankings as well on the HLTV, I was expecting a really, really close matchup. But I definitely think Syman are probably going to take the edge. I think they just have so much skill. They've also got that experience as well. You know, Mo's a really experienced player. Norber's actually a sick individual. I think he's actually a little bit underrated as well at times. But we have a really good mix here over in Syman.
It is a mix of very interesting nationalities for sure. As Patsy making contact, just a warning shot. Flashbang to pop on out, doesn't find anyone, and now Nealon regressing pretty dry smoke. They have to decide, do they let it bloom? It will indeed. Patsy pushing up further. There's a gap in the smoke. Norbert is very, very aware of it. They haven't really gone for anything crazy. Oh, the timing on that. Patsy pushes it perfectly timed, but doesn't quite get the kill. As Dexter. I like the way they're like, you know, chipping away from the sides. And suddenly, Dinko. Suddenly, it's a 4v3 with pistols. The M4A1 they had didn't even do anything.
Yeah. It's kind of a scary scenario here, but luckily Korea's going to pull one kill back, but still the advantage side to ESPADA. Only one player on the A-bomb side, so if they are to spring in right now, they'll have a 2v1 fight, and that may potentially be the winning factor. So they could go back towards Banana, and that's exactly where Saltfic is waiting. Going around in the corner eventually, but Keo's just walking up with 15 seconds left. They're going to have to commit in towards the A-bomb site. It's all onto the hold here. It has to be a big hold from Finnegan. Inside of the site with the Deagle. He's going to try and do his best. He just needs one kill to deny the bomb plant, and that should be it. He's going to swing into the open, and they line up for him, the collateral. And it's going to be an easy round for ESPADA, winning off the back of pistols.
Is that like the 4th round now so far in this game?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, 4 pistol rounds won. Well, they had a MAC-10, which got to 2 kills, but still, against full rifles. 19 rounds played, of which 4 of them were won with pistols. It looks like it's going to be the same case for the duration of this game, if you ask me. I think we should just, like, mentally prepare ourselves for this. But yeah, Syman Gaming not playing that one quite right. They were very reactionary towards the brackets area. The second they saw or, like, had any friction towards the arch area, they completely ignored towards quads, and that's when player peeks out, gets a kill, and then, you know, he further reaggresses. The protocols are really not on point with Syman here on their T side, which is kind of scary and worrisome considering it is their map pick. They should be taking this one pretty convincingly. And for ESPADA, we already know that Inferno is not the best. They lost very convincingly to Na'Vi, but they're not a team that he should really be, you know, just not considering at all, because they did manage to say, like I said, they did manage to take Na'Vi in a very close scoreline on Nuke. I do believe it was 1917 or something like that, and that impresses me, honestly. Like a team whom I don't really know much about, apart from the 2 players they have, that is Dima and Saltfic.
Yeah.
It's quite an achievement, right? So for Syman Gaming, you want to take this map convincingly. You don't want to be so loosey-goosey, and if you do that, they're going to get punished.
I think I can be a little tiny bit scared for Na'Vi in this tournament, mainly because, you know, we already seen their woes online in Pro League. You know, losing to some teams they definitely shouldn't be. But we know they're a little bit weaker online. We've seen that come through. A lot of the top teams are. I think Liquid's probably the best example at the moment for some reason. In the road to Rio, at least. They looked okay in Pro League. Well, here goes the push. It's going to be Syman Gaming making their way on towards the A-bomb site. Finnegan going to be winning here. He was the bane of their existence in the last round. He will get another headshot this time. Norbert overrunning him with the Tech 9, and now they've got the site. Looking to try and just take this round over Syman. Mo up in apartments. They've got quite good post-plant positions here, Blair. They've got a lot of control. It's actually going to be difficult for ESPADA to force them out. They don't have control of the pit, though. Patsy's still doing a good job there. And well, there we go. That's a double from him. And this is perfectly played from Patsy. It'll be another round on the board for ESPADA as they even up the scoreline 10 apiece.
But so well done. So well done by ESPADA. A very good round in fact. And yeah, like you said, they had very good post plans, but they needed to clear the pit player out, or they needed to kind of neutralize him, and they did not have the Molotov to flush him out or make him uncomfortable. Great hold coming out from the pit player side of ESPADA. However, we're quite a ways to go. Bomb down for Syman, and that means they can eke out. It's going to be kind of a light investment, nothing too crazy. So let's see what they do with this. Tech9s and Kevlar on all 5 players. It feels like 2015 all over again, Dinko. Love it.
Yeah, it's like a good bit of French CS as well. Okay, Patsy getting a double lineup. It's going to be relatively easy for him, just running him down though with the Tech9s. It doesn't really matter. Dexter assists, Patsy gets another, and that's an easy cleanup for ESPADA. That's what we like to see, Blair. A huge win against Pistols.
Yeah. Good job, ESPADA. Also, that was wild from Syman. That's the whole W, Tech9 just spamming away. I haven't seen rounds like that in quite a while, if you ask me. But 11-10, ESPADA back in the lead. Have they ever been in the lead? Yeah, they had a little narrow lead earlier on. It was actually no. This is the first time in the lead. They won the pistol round on round number 1. Apart from that, they haven't been in the lead ever. It's been Syman just just needing a couple of rounds. Here we go, ESPADA. 11-10 in Syman's map. If they take this, they're going to be feeling very comfortable.
Yep, and that's a scary thing here for Syman. I think when the going gets rough in these chaotic situations, Syman are going to have problems in terms of communication. I think we've actually seen that come through. Sometimes the decision making is not really looking like everybody's on the same page. That is always the issue with these international mixes. Ooh.
Not Vic. Going down mid. That's a call for the rotation. Immediately, Finnegan makes his way towards the B-bomb side, and it's perfect. He's got an extra smoke and an incendiary as well. There we go. Tosses it in. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, not too bad, in fact, but he does know there's someone nearby because the nade did come flying his way as well. The Molotov is going to be tossed in at 38 seconds. It's all about timing. It's all about the timing. And Dexter, he's got the op. He's got a couple of flashes as well. No utility, though. It's going to be contact plate. Dexter finds one. Molotov will be tossed in. That's going to isolate Norbert and Dima. Great work from the man. 2 quick headshots. And this is pretty much done unless Nealon pulled out something truly miraculous.
Well, Nealon, he's going to move forward. Mo trying to just stay in banana. And, well, there goes the bomb across to the grill. They're going to try and pick it up, but Finnegan is close by. He should just spam away, but unfortunately, that's not going to be happening. Mo peeks into the open, finds one, but the round is won by ESPADA. 12-10, now 4 away for victory here on Inferno. Money problems will continue for Syman. They didn't get the bomb plant in that last round, which has cost them a bye coming into this. And now ESPADA are probably looking down the barrel at 13 rounds.
They only have themselves to blame. Tech9's and Deeks coming out once more. It is, again, not a full investment. But these rounds... ESPADA seem to have finally figured out how to handle Syman here. This time around, it's going to be all 5 players coming in towards Banana by the looks of it. And unfortunately for them, 3 cities lying in wait. And they don't know that, though. They know at least there are a couple here. Dexter just spamming away with the AWP, and Syman immediately opt to head towards the A-bomb set real quick, fast and furious. 2 smokes and a flash remaining, or rather just the 1 smoke and a flash. And here they come popping in. There are 3 players there, though, but Patsy this time not able to get anything done. They're overrunning them, but Dexter, through the smoke with a decoy, replies back with a frag of his own. And now it's a 3v3. Rifles will be retrieved. Kriaz in the pit with the AK-47.
Well, diving forward, Saltfake is going to try and run on in. Kriaz from the pit trying to do some damage. Now Saltfake just up towards short. Smoke is going to deploy in front of his face. Now he needs to move forward. It's going to be Mo just ready for it. Well, that's going to be an easy kill. Kriaz taking down Saltfake. Looking for more. Mo inside of the site, just holding on, and not again. Pistols out of nowhere. 11 on the board for Syman. They just cut through them. Kriaz with 3 kills in that round, and we're right back into things.
You can't lose rounds like this so often. once in a while, yeah, forgivable, but this is ridiculous. Both the teams, not just ESPADA, but both the teams, they just don't know what to do against these pistols. What's going on? This is just... Oh. Alright. Syman Gaming, though, that's a lifeline for them winning that round. And with that, they have the weaponry. They also are getting hammered down by a lot of utility. Lovely stuff, Syman and Thoughtfik teaming up together to find a couple. Thoughtfik spraying blindly. They've done so much damage. A combined HP of 13 on the 2 B side defenders. But they've done the job. And they're going to fall on back to the safety of the bomb site.
Well, that's a good reply from ESPADA. But Syman aren't on the pistols. It's all relatively smooth for ESPADA. It's actually going to favour them as well. Obviously, it's not so much like the old economy system where you would win one and then lose straight away and then you'd be back on double eco again. But they certainly are going to have a weekend bye going into this next round if Syman do lose this. Especially if ESPADA don't lose too many more players. We've got 2 players inside of the pit already. One in towards CT spawn, just kind of in limbo about where he wants to go. But with Norbert taking that kill in towards the A bomb site, he's going to be pulled over towards Library. And it's Finnegan trying to get involved. He's going to be peeking into the open, catching Kriaz. Another push comes in towards the A bomb site. It's going to be Finnegan and Thoughtfik with the kills. 24 seconds, Norbert blind, and the kill comes through from Finnegan. 13 to 11. They keep 4 players alive, and that is going to solve the money issues. And take a look at Syman. Yeah, they will be able to get some weapons in here, but again, not going to be a full solid buy. It's going to have to be scrappy.
And they're good against the rifles. They are good against the rifles. Their protocols are on point. Great flashes, great utility usage. You know what they're doing. It's just against the pistols, they just decide to go play way at the back of the site, allow the teams to get up close. They just overrun them. I don't get it. You don't do that. Like, you don't allow zombies to get up close. You know, you maintain distance and you shoot them in the head.
I think that's the best way of explaining it, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's as simple as I can make it, right? Like, what can zombies do? They get up close to you and bite you in the face. That's what a Tech 9 does as well. So, you know, just play the distance. And try to, like, you know, keep them away from you. Use utility.
The Tech 9 era is back, Blair. It's coming.
Oh, no.
Well, Norbert... He's going to be waiting around the corner. Finnegan in the cubby. They're going to check this, surely. No, they're not. There we go. First kill for Finnegan. Second as well. He's just going to kill everybody from the cubby. And, well, Dima has arrived as well. There we go. That's the kind of round you want to see if you're ESPADA. Not losing against a buy that Syman threw everything at. ESPADA now looking down the barrel of the win. 2 away from victory here on Inferno. Syman go away for the tactical timeout. Their money is in the bin. They can get Deagles in here. Tech 9s, Blair. Who knows? They might walk away with a win.
Yeah, it is a terrifying proposition. And I just saw a tweet from Professor from HLTV where the Na'Vi just got ecoed by just Tech 9s from Virtus Pro. So maybe you're onto something here.
I mean, the Tech 9 is it's a pretty good weapon now. They just sort of put the changes up a little bit more. They buffed it slightly, increased it, but over time... I remember when it was just mental, but then they changed it and it became useless and everybody picked up the CZ. But now we're starting to see the Tech 9 have a bit of a resurgence, a second wind. It's not as wild as the CZ used to be. I remember JW with that and Flusher with that thing.
Oh, listen, that was a thing of beauty, all right. But I personally feel like the Tech 9 was way more. It broke the game a little bit way more because like you had bullets as well. Hold on. Tech 9 train. Oh, all right. They're not winning the round. Okay, that's good. Woo!
Yeah.
All left alone.
There we go. That's what you want to see, ESPADA.
Good job, ESPADA. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Mo has some Titan stickers on his gun. Is that a holo?
That is a holo. On this one, on the P250, yeah. The nuke drop. Whatever it's
Nuclear
called.
Threat, I think it's called.
Yeah. That's a nice one. That's a pretty rare one.
Yeah. Nice, Mo. I guess that's what happens when you win a major.
Yeah, you get some really cool stickers, or you get Titan holo stickers. I think it's a holo sticker. Is it? Yo, it is one. It is a holo sticker.
That's nuts. Okay. Well, There we go. That's what we're waiting for. Mo eventually does get absolutely decapitated. I do remember, though, bringing it back to the Tech 9s before we get into the spy round. I remember the Olaf-meister, that thing. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, it got to a point where it's like that Tech 9 for Olaf was was an extension of his body.
Yeah, I remember this song Tech 9 Meister some guy made. I don't know.
Also Strico something.
Yeah. That was good.
I wonder if I can probably play it on my phone. I hope it doesn't like get picked up by. It's an original song, I think. I don't think it should have a copyright strike. It was pretty terrible, but hilarious though. But what's not hilarious is Syman Gaming, and their fans are in. Ooh, great shot from Dexter. Great shot from Dexter. Ah, lovely work. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful, seamless teamwork coming in from ESPADA.
Yep, finding that one kill, chipping away, then falling back out. We'll see if Syman Gaming can recover from this. They're a man down in the round, so really this is the best opportunity for ESPADA to get the win over the line, to take us to that second map straight away. And while Syman are going to be trying to do their best to stay alive here on Inferno. Up towards top middle, 3-player Stan Finnegan. Can start rattling a couple of shots through the smoke. Look at the stack on the A-bomb site, though, from ESPADA. They have just left one player over here. Dima on his own on the B-bomb site. The rotations are not going to be quick either. If Syman commit to the site right now, they might actually have an easy time with things.
That's what I don't like with the way they're playing this B-bomb site. So, this is textbook Counter-Strike theory. If you have no control of Banana, and you have 4 players stacked towards that A-bomb site, if you lose your B player, there's no time for rotation to take place. But if Dima and Sofia are going to get killed like that, I guess it doesn't really matter. But the theory is, if the T's push in and miraculously whatever, they just overwhelm the one defender, even if the CTs have the man advantage, you've lost the bomb site, rotation's going to take some time, and the T's are going to have all the time in the world to set themselves up for a very comfortable post plant, right? And that's something you don't want to see. And again, I'm not saying it's a hard and fast rule. I'm not saying that is the only way to play, this B-bombs at Inferno. But generally speaking, there is a reason why that is a common way to approach this. Dexter, he knows where to find guys. Does he have time though?
I don't think he does. No.
Yeah.
It's won by Syman. They stay alive for a little bit, but they lose every single player. So that's going to be a big issue moving forward. But that's a nice little 2v3 coming in from Mo and Kios. Mo doing most of the work. He was elevated up inside of the site, just finding kill after kill. He's currently 25 and 20. I think he's just quietly been chipping away at them. And that's huge from Mo. They can stay alive, but for how much longer, Blair? Because there's a buy coming in again from ESPADA, and you take a look at what they've got in comparison to Syman, and you've just got to favor the CT side here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just having the one player stay alive for Syman definitely making things a little rough. 3 Galil's AK Mag 10. That is scraping the bottom of the barrel. Ooh, okay, this is ballsy. This is ballsy. And this actually might work out. The 3 players are still over towards the B bombs, and just 2 at A. And the rotations between Smoltov completely taken over. Look at the pace from Syman. I love this. I love this from them. They're already in A bombs, and Kio's gonna spray through the smoke, find Thoughtfic. And now Finnegan and Patsy trapped inside the bomb site. Backup, not allowed to come in. This is gonna be very hard to hold on to.
Well, Dima, oh my god,
okay.
That's huge. 3 kills, that's it done. Patsy with a double as well. Out of nowhere, ESPADA just light the round up. Yeah, they just, you scudded it, Blight. You just jinxed